Hello and what is up, my swagalicious citizens? Welcome back to J West Gaming, and today we are doing something a bit different. Today we're discussing one of my favorite, but one of DC's most unique, kind of dumb crossovers they've ever done. We are of course talking about DC and Looney Tunes. They are doing a crossover, and it is probably the most ridiculous but awesome thing at the same time. DC crossed over some of their most famous heroes. I would highly recommend collecting these in physical copy. Like, go to your local comic book store, support them, get yourself a great comic. I believe that there are 6 of these in total, 6 different characters, 6 different Looney Tunes. It's just a great deal. They are $5 each at a comic store, 2 covers, 1 comic more, and 1, typical DC cover design. And it is just an amazing comic, great collector's item. So let's get into the different Looney Tunes DC crossover comics. Alright, so the first one we're looking at here is Batman and Elmer Fudd, and this is easily probably my favorite of the Looney Tune DC crossovers, just because I'm a huge Batman fan, as you could tell by the wall swagaliciousness, but that's not the point. Batman Elmer Fudd is awesome because I want to say it's the Batman versus Elmer Fudd is very good in the way that something very unique, and all these are very unique in a good way, in a very original way. It's just this one, it had that extra something that I really like, because it starts off with Elmer Fudd and Batman getting into this sort of a battle. Like, they're going against each other at first, but then they both team up to solve this one case that Elmer Fudd was originally accusing Batman of committing, and it's just so good. And I won't give away most plot things in this video just because I want you to experience them for yourself, but they're amazing, and I think you'll definitely like Elmer Fudd and Batman. Alright, the next one we're looking at is Legion of Superheroes and Bugs Bunny, and this is another one of my favorite ones just because it's so goofy and weird. It's Bugs Bunny gets transported to the 31st century, I believe it was, to help out the Legion of Superheroes, and he was sort of an imposter Superboy for that, helping them out, and it's just hilarious. And all these have great shout-outs for both DC and Looney Tunes, especially lots of Looney Tunes references, lots of those old cartoons references in general, and this one specifically, there's a lot of like fourth wall breaks between the little editor's notes bubbles and the thought bubbles, and it's just hilarious. I'd highly recommend this one too. And the third one is Tasmanian Devil and Wonder Woman. Of all of these, I think that this one's sort of the most different in a way, that this one takes on like a solid, all of them have plots, except this one has the more like solid, more serious plot in a way. Not serious, but this one just, it's not as goofy as it's still good. It's just definitely a much different tone than the other comics possess. Still really good though, and I'd still really recommend it. Alright, so next we have Martian Manhunter and Marvin the Martian, and I mean, I feel like this is sort of what sparked the whole Hawaiian crossover Looney Tunes and Looney Tunes and DC thing, just because I feel like something was wrong with the writers. Honestly, I feel like the writers were just having an off day, and they're just like sitting around the writing table like, how about, that cartoon Martian go against Martian Manhunter, then they'll go all like pew pew pew. And then all the other writers were just like, money. But yeah, I mean, it's a great one, very funny, very good, and it's awesome. I really like these comics. I think you will too, and I'd recommend, you could get them on Amazon. All of them are $5 no matter where you go. You could get them on Amazon instantly. It's just, I'd prefer having a physical copy along with, I think a lot of people feel that way too, because if you don't get them to collect, you could still get them and get your money back someday, because these are kind of comics that you know will be collectible. And second to lastly, we have sort of an odd character to put in this, I think. We have Lobo and Roadrunner. I would have preferred Flash and Roadrunner personally, just because I don't know a lot about Lobo. I might be terrible for saying it, because probably everyone knows about Lobo but me. Because I have heard he's getting pretty popular recently. It's just, I don't know a lot about Lobo, but nevertheless, I think this comic is want to say a good introduction because, of course, these characters aren't exactly our normal state in these comics. It's definitely a good one still. I mean, I don't know a lot about Lobo, so I mean, of all of them, this is probably my weakest of any of them personally. It's still good, still funny. It's just, from the Lobo side, not a fan because I don't know a lot about it, but from a comedy Looney Tunes side, I love it. Same with all these, and highly recommend this one too. And our final one here, which, in my opinion, is, again, I don't know a lot about Jonah Hex. Maybe these are just really popular people I don't know of, because, again, the main people I stick to are Batman, Flash, Green Arrow, Bat Family in general, Red Hood and Outlaws, love that, but I mean, maybe I just don't know a lot of Jonah Hex because I'm sort of out of the loop, I don't know, but, again, this is a great one. And the main plot of this one is Yosemite Sam gets rich and has to hire Jonah Hex as sort of a bodyguard type of thing to keep him safe because a lot of people start gunning for him because he's rich. And again, it's an amazing story, really like it, love all these Looney Tunes, and those are the 6 that are supposed to come out. I believe that those are the only ones that are supposed to come out, so go to your local comic store, pick them up before they sell, because I guarantee these will sell out if they already haven't sold out. Yeah, I mean, these are selling relatively fast. Again, they're not as popular as other crossovers, except they'll still be a great collector's item, and even not, then they're great reads. I'd highly recommend picking them up. These are only one-shots, I believe. There won't be follow-ups, and they're only $5 each, so I think it's worth it for sure. But anyway, guys, that's my piece on this. I hope y'all have a great day, great night, great evening, great morning, whenever you're watching this. Keep living surreal and stay swagalicious. I'll see you guys in the next video.